I dropped my first Sheik Ditto to Surge. Ugh.
He's been talking about that. He's like, Nate, I can't beat Ori.
I'm
like, one day, Surge.
With how with Sheik Dittos nowadays, like, this is what I tell everybody. They're wet noodle fights. It's like, hey, if you can land the first, like, if you get the first stock in a Sheik Ditto, you are in, like, you're in the driver's seat. You're gonna control the tempo of the match. It's disgusting how good, like, whoever takes the first stock is. Yeah. It's gross.
But it also seems like it's almost like it's either going to be a 2-stock or it's going to be extremely close, because as soon as that person takes your stock, say they're at 100% or whatever, and Sheik gets, and then the other person's at 0, it almost seems like that Sheik is just able to just bring it back. Yeah. Just because you can get those low percent combos and strings.
Exactly. But when you're a Sheik with Rage, your low percent combos become super Rage oriented, so you're like, okay, do I get the bouncing fish out of this fair because of Rage, or can I do the bouncing fish out of this forward throw because I've got Rage? It's like you have to just remember the knockback growth with Rage on your moves, and it's kind of annoying. Especially with like how like you have so much control over where you're going out of a Sheik throw, so it's just like, all right, let me try and mix up my opponent. Whoa!
All right,
Leon,
so we got
Leon Phelps, guaranteed 13th. He's playing Paul Stewie right now.
Yep.
SlamSHADY versus Seth. This is for winner gets top 8, loser go homes in 9th.
All right, here we go. SlamSHADY Ness versus SETHsational. Yep. Captain Falcon, gold Captain Falcon, always.
Yeah, the butter Falcon.
Butter Falcon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I was playing Seth today, this was a very different SETHsational. I can tell he's been on the grind in Anther Slider for sure. The man is plat 2 right now, which is he's in, I believe, top 15, top 20 on Anther Slider, which is pretty impressive.
Nice.
And the way he just incorporates new, like, different moves and different approaches now, it really threw off my game. And I was like, man, he's doing so much, like, so many different things. I've got to readjust, like, on the fly. So I love seeing that he's finally adapting. He's finally, like, kicking some of the bad habits he used to have.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's now doing pretty good. And this is actually a matchup that most Falcons hate. Ness low-key destroys Falcon.
Really?
Yeah, because Ness can actually go off stage and can edge guard somebody.
Oh yeah, just run off Nair or whatever.
Yeah.
Or up B.
Exactly.
Very prominent.
And Ness is the Ness throws, whether it's down throw or up throw, very, very good combo starters for Captain Falcon. Or for Ness in this matchup.
Seb just on the next level with these reads like this, the slow down smash stuff. When I've always played him was just a super aggro, but he's actually being more patient. It's really paying off.
Very cognitive in his play right
now.
Yeah,
definitely. That's really impressive.
The one thing I want to see him start incorporating is do the fatality running around. Just like constantly just run and do the foxtrot dancing. So good for Falcon. Nice job retreating to the ledge, knowing that PK Thunder
Ooh, that's going to be it.
He should have dipped lower. The horizontal recovery was not with him there.
Yeah, I wonder. I think Ness's top hit's pretty low. I wonder if that would hit Falcon regardless.
He probably would have had a better time because the timing becomes the one frame.
Super strict.
All right, but SlamSHADY right now, he's got to start readjusting. He's really just doing generic Ness things. He's not doing anything that's going to, the one frame. Actually, I don't think that was the one frame. That was just the, hey, I'm one of those characters that doesn't auto-snap, easy peasy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's going to be it.
Yep.
Catching him out a lot of spot dodges.
Yeah. Good stuff there for SETHsational.
Falcon's down smash, very good.
Strong.
Yeah, because it stuffs spot dodges and it stuffs roll behind. So it stuffs like the two big defensive options that people pick.
Exactly, and when you're in that type of situation, when you see like somebody committing to a smash attack like right in front of you, all you want to do is like, all right, I'm gonna punish this. I'm just going to shield and then grab him and then we're on. When you see a Falcon down smashing you on shield, it's like just jump. Yeah. Jump up, avoid it, land and grab. It's not the most difficult concept, but it's some that in the heat of the moment you kind of forget.
Yeah.
All right, so Stewie beat Leon Phelps here, so Stewie's now guaranteed 9th versus he's gonna be fighting Extraordinary for 9th place. All right. Okay, Duck Hunt, the counter pick. I know some Nesses do favor this this map. The tree on the right and the left, they kind of like give Ness some protection when he's on the ground. He's trying to PK Thunder his opponents.
Okay.
He can trap him on the platform, and then he himself can go use that as a recovery tool area. Like he can say like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna go to it.
Oh
My God, the clip.
Air dodge by SETHsational right there. I guess getting a little scared, maybe thinking he might have had to tech.
Exactly.
But yeah, just panic.
The panic air dodges. But right there, you know, I think most people say that's walking the dog with the yo-yo trick. I think that was like walking the Falcon.
Nice.
All right, but SlamSHADY, after that, really feeling himself after that early kill.
Yeah, getting good low percent combos.
Yep. But he's got to watch. He's got a pesky air dodge habit into the ground. And Falcon is one of those characters that can definitely punish an air dodge into the ground landing. So Slam's got to watch out for that. He's got to just keep generating some space, use the fairs. Fair's such a good spacing. Oh, the spike!
My gosh.
Falcon's boots.
Disjointed boots.
Falcon's boots are electric proof. Music on this stage is so good.
Triple jab there, solid 8%. SlamSHADY trying to land.
Yep, PK Thunder up in the air.
Oh,
like right there.
to shield.
See, that's why this is actually a solid Ness counter pick, is because with the PK Thunder, he can force his opponent. To land on these platforms, so he just creates more space between him and his opponent, and allows him to maintain stage control. All right, but Seth, he's got an 80% deficit. How is he going to come back?
Good patience there by Seth.
Nice dash attack. All right, PK Thunder up in the air.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
That's a scary situation.
Up tilt. Very nice air dodge. Well timed. If he had done it even like a second too late, he would have definitely eaten something bad with that up tilt. Back air, off stage.
Ooh.
Nice up air.
Good read. Oh my goodness.
He got caught charging.
Yep.
And falling up air. SlamSHADY taking it to game 3. All right, Slam. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, Seth, what do you ban against the Ness? Personally, I always ban FD.
Okay.
And I will ban maybe like
yeah, it's good to have
Delfino.
platforms. Platforms help play around Ness's grab, which is one of
Yeah.
his most prominent kill moves.
I personally hate. I feel like Ness is decent on Delfino.
Okay.
Just because there are so many walk-offs, and because the stage is ever changing with blast zones.
Yeah.
That back throw just gets uber buffed.
Yes.
So buffed.
And his recovery not that strong. He can always retreat to the water.
Exactly.
Also, Ness has a spike, so spikes are always good on Delfino.
Yeah. The spike is a lot harder to hit as it was than when compared to Brawl.
Okay.
Seth going to Delfino. Interesting choice.
There we go. This is actually one of SETHsational's favorite
Yeah.
stages.
With the reads, it's either if it's not Delfino, it's Town and City. And it's the other way around. If you ban Town and City, you're going to Delfino.
SlamSHADY attacking Seth's shield. Air dodging into the ground. Seth, getting a little risky off stage. Both
Seth
players.
shouldn't have feared right there because of the stage transition. He should have just been like, all right, cool. I'm going to accept my fate of not being able to land on the stage automatically. Instead, I'm going to go down there and just like kind of mess around with my opponent. Just because from where they were, if either one had been spiked, they still would have likely been saved by the stage transformation.
Good patience there by Seth.
Yep.
Previously, I'd expect him to run off and try to go for a spike, but he's just going for the damage.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, all right, where's the runoff dare? Ness is in the water. He's a sitting boy, sitting in his pool. All right, up air punish. Nope.
Oh my gosh, there's a stage change. Pretty close.
Yep. All right, Seth, you have a pretty hefty 100% lead. Don't get overzealous here. You gotta just stay calm. Nice.
Oh.
All right, because
waited out the air dodge.
Right there. Slam, if he his choices were air dodge or fall back in the water because he wasted his double jump.
Okay.
He went for the air dodge because it was a 50-50 on whether or not Seth was even going to hit. Sadly, he was on the.
Yeah, Seth did a good job of waiting that out.
Sadly, he didn't do that well. All right, 94% here on Falcon. Just looking for a way to get back on stage. Raptor boost.
Goodness.
So this is one of those transformations where it benefits Ness. Walk-off platforms make it very easy for the back throw to become a very potent kill move. You can see right there, Slam was super fishing to get that back throw kill. All right, see here, Seth. This is where you just run around.
Oh my goodness!
Seth, this is where you run around.
Going for that
this
grab.
is where you don't contest. You don't try and contest the Ness on a walk-off area.
Okay.
Never do that. Never do it.
I agree.
Just dance around his shield, hit some aerials.
Oh!
Nah, he's gonna live. He's got the ups. Raptor boost.
Scoop! Oh my goodness! Almost taking that, whiffing that pivot grab.
The
SlamSHADY looking.
The prat fall right there.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Okay,
Oh,
right
I
there.
thought he was gonna combo.
If I was him, I would have forward through because it would have forced a wall bounce and it was an untackable situation.
Okay.
And go for the knee.
Oh my
That's what I would have done.
That would have been insane.
See, that's an untackable situation.
Ooh!
All right, you know.
Both these players just dancing around each other.
Exactly. Seth is like, all right, cool. I have I have a 1 stock and 50% lead. I've got this.
Oh, super intense right now. SlamSHADY trying to get back to the stage. Power shields the back air, gets the grab. That is going to be the stock.
Grabs him out of the air just because Falcon's hurt box is extended due to the back air. So Ness was able to be like, yo, Falcon, get over here. Back throw, cool.
Good patience there by Seth, waiting for Ness to pick his landing option and punishing accordingly.
I like that. Because Falcon's jab is like frame 1, frame 2. It's not going to kill.
Oh my goodness.
No rage. He can jab in between every hit of PK Fire and make sure that he doesn't get grabbed by the Ness. SlamSHADY in this instance. All right, but Seth.
Oh, that's going to be it.
Air dodge
SlamSHADY
back
dropped
air.
his shield.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good cross-up by Seth, especially with the random air dodge. He air dodged and then canceled the air dodge animation.